Hello. Well, this is a big change from what I usually do for this channel, and I have been feeling led to kind of do something different. And I've been feeling it for a little bit, for quite a while now, and I am finally just diving in and taking that leap and trusting. Um, I've been feeling like my spirit guides and the universe is kind of just all pushing me towards going this direction. And it's completely different from what I usually do on this channel, um, and in my work. I was an e-commerce or I was an e-commerce store owner, still am, but I have pivoted to also being a healer, intuitive. And so, if you are new to my channel, Mariposa Skies, I'm Katie Schlegel. I'm the creator and owner of Mariposa Skies. It is an e commerce store. That's how it began. But I have kind of pivoted, kind of switched my direction um, after some huge life changes and realizing that I'm actually a healer and have come here to heal and help people and guide people in that regard. So it's really exciting, and I'm very thrilled to be on this ride, this journey. It has been taking a lot of trust to dive into this, and I am currently a nomad traveling, and so nothing is as I would love it to be, studio wise or anything really. But I'm just trusting and I'm taking that leap, and hoping that this is going to reach the people that it needs to reach, in the time that it needs to be heard. So, this is going to be a reading of the stones. My main work is with crystals, using crystals and the energy that they possess to help heal people, help their energy bodies, help their physical bodies, emotional, mental, the whole gamut. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different and give you a reading of the stones. And basically, I intuitively picked three different stones, three different crystals, and I'll go through each one real quick and just give you an option to pick a stone. And whatever that stone that you'll pick, you can go to that timestamp, and I will do an intuitive reading for you. I hope that you like this. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that something comes from it that gives you some sort of peace of mind and direction. So, the first one that I have for you is one that's been coming up quite a bit lately for me in my life, and I love working with it. It's not the prettiest of stones, but it is a unique looking one, and that's Aragonite. As you can see, it's a really fun stone. It's kind of like a starburst, and it's this really beautiful orangey, earthy color. So it's really a fun stone. It picks up the light just beautifully as it kind of shimmers and shines. And I have just been loving working with it because, well, I don't want to give that away. So if this resonates with you, this is going to be your stone. So Aragonite is your choice, and that's for the first group. Okay, the second one that I was led to work with today is Moonstone, and it's a rainbow moonstone, and that is just beautifully picking up that blue flash, that rainbow. Oh, look how it just is gorgeous. So it's a beautiful stone, rainbow moonstone. It is so great for so many things, and so if that blue flash, that rainbow is speaking to you, then this is your stone. So, group number 2, Moonstone, Rainbow Moonstone. Okay, then the last one is Amethyst. And this is just the amethyst in her natural state. So really beautiful. This is from Uruguay. It's a Uruguayan amethyst. And sorry, that's my that's my little Spanish accent. I learned Spanish in Argentina, and so I have a j sound on the Y's, and sometimes I forget that I pronounce things a little bit different in Spanish. So it's from Uruguay, and it's just a beautiful amethyst, has such a beautiful energy to it. So if this stone is speaking to you, then this is group 3. This is your stone. All right. All right, so now is the fun part. I'm going to go through each of those stones, and then I'm also going to use my crystal card deck, which has all sorts of different crystals on it to kind of reinforce the messages that are going to be coming through the stones. And I'm going to just be channeling intuitively what spirit, what the stones, what these amazing beings have to say to you and to bring you the messages they want you to hear right now. All right, group 1, you chose Aragonite. This beautiful stone, this starburst of a beautiful crystal has come into your life for a reason. And that reason is to help you release all of the blocks, all of the things that you have been holding on to that you can't seem to let go of. This stone is such a great burster of energy, negative, and allows you just to kind of let go of the things that you need to let go of that no longer serve you. It really clears, it works with every single chakra, so it really clears your chakra centers and your aura. It's really an amazing stone. That's why I've been working with it so much lately, is because this little guy does so much. Now, what you can do with this, if you have Aragonite, you can place it on each of your chakras. I prefer to get 7 of them. So you can go to your local crystal store or go online to get these stones, these crystals. But you can start with 1. So I will place them on each of my chakras, starting with the root chakra and going up from there all the way to my crown chakra. And what this does is just whatever blocks, whatever things that need to be like cleaned out of your chakras will be cleaned out by this little guy. So you can definitely start with your root chakra and you move up to your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. And you can place it on there for between like 2 to 3 minutes each. So you can just kind of get that little, the word that's coming to me is mojo going again. So it kind of, this stone is so helpful in clearing out any blocks, any blockages, any negativity, but it also is so good with just realigning and balancing your chakras. So this is what I feel like if you chose this stone, you can definitely, this is what is needed to happen. You need to release and let go of anything that ails you. And this stone is going to help you do just that. So I would encourage you to go pick one up at your local crystal store, or if you have a favorite crystal store online. This beautiful stone is going to help you do what you need to do to release anything, self-doubt, judgment, stress, anxiety. It's amazing for anxiety. So just really a beautiful stone to work with. It has a really vibrant, alive energy to it. And you can just really feel the things moving out and away. So, so this is a great stone. So to support you in this, I also have my crystal spirit deck. It's the Oracle card. It's called the Crystal Spirits Oracle. And it is just a beautiful deck and just beautiful images of the crystals. And so the way I do pick oracles cards is a little bit different. It kind of is a way of trusting what messages are coming through. And so I'm just going to shuffle them and get them a little bit alive. Just asking Spirit to come through and guide us and give us any messages that may be needed to help clear blockages, release negative energy, balance, realign the chakras, since that's what the energy of Aragonite is all about. Okay, so my way of doing it is this kind of drop method. I'm going to choose 3 cards. And so I'm going to drop it just in front of the camera. So I'm just going to do this and then I drop it. Oh, and this is how I know that it's from Spirit, because this is what dropped in comparison to this. So it's not ever really like halfway in between. It doesn't ever actually like always drop in the middle. Sometimes it drops all the way to the top. Sometimes it's like the first card on the bottom. So what I do is I just pick the first card and then I'll place it aside, and I'm going to do one little shuffle again. Get a little bit better of a shuffle there. All right, and then this is your second card. These are crystals or messages that will support you. So let's do that again. Oh, another little one. So we'll do that here for the second. And then I'm feeling like I don't need to shuffle this one. So I'm going to just do a drop. I know, it's going to be probably loud on your end. So I'm picking the first card off that top pile. I'll put these aside. Okay, so Aragonite. What to support Aragonite and you releasing your blocks, releasing whatever you need to release at this time. So these are the crystals that you may have, you may want to get to support you in this, and the messages that are coming through. Okay, so the first one is Emerald, and it's a 22 number. So 22 is an angel number. Usually when you see numbers that are multiple, or you see 22 or 222 or 44, that type of thing, it's usually your angels coming in and telling you, okay, pay attention, or we're here and we're supporting you in this. So emerald is obviously the green color. It's a beautiful energy. It's very supportive, and it's for your heart chakra. So this message coming through for this one is pay attention to your heart. I had a teacher, an intuitive teacher, teach me about the 4 chambers of your heart. And that has really helped me kind of release a lot of stuff and listen to my heart. So the 4 chambers are your inner child, then your adult, your adult heart, your child heart, your adult heart, and then your wise heart and your courageous heart. And so for a while, I was doing a very just kind of guided listening to what my heart, my 4 chambers of my heart were telling me. And it was so fascinating. And I had like a pain in my back between my shoulder blades that just would not go away. And then as soon as I started doing this on pretty much a daily basis, listening to those 4 areas of my heart, the pain went away. And I started to just feel relief. And it was simple guidance lots of the times that came through. And it just was a matter of listening and being quiet and still. So that's what I'm feeling like is coming through with this emerald card, and also with the 22 number, just knowing that you're supported in this path and this next adventure ahead. And in this releasing, your angels are with you, your guides are with you. So trust that, and trust your heart. That's a big message coming through, is trust your heart. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one is going to be, Dalmatian stone. Okay, so this again, this is a stone that is very much about the inner child, and being playful and being joyful and finding that little inner spark within you. So it's a beautiful stone. It has a childlike essence to it. And so this is definitely, I feel like it's coming through. I mean, you can see the little spirit on the on the Dalmatian stone. It's a little child. And so this again is kind of coming through and just reinforcing that, letting go of this negative talk, the self-talk, releasing whatever you need to release, is going to allow that highest good to come into your life, and with the help of your inner child. And so I would start to pay attention to your inner child, and what things that are coming up from your past that need to be kind of released and let go. So yeah, that's a message that I'm getting, to help you, in this releasing, this bursting of this energy, from things that are coming up from your past. Okay, so the next one, the last stone to help you on your journey is orange sapphire. Okay, so orange sapphire is just a brilliant, bright orange stone. It is going to just like, it just has that shimmer, that shine within it. It's for your sacral chakra, matching that orange energy. So I would say that the orange sapphire comes in when you just need to really tune into yourself and tune into who you truly are. And orange sapphire is going to help you do that. So you don't necessarily need these stones, these crystals in like your physical presence. You can literally tap into the energies of these stones, of emerald, of Dalmatian stone, and of orange sapphire, to help you in your endeavors to release the energy so you can shine bright. Orange is a very, it's not everyone's favorite color. I'm wearing orange today because I'm working on my own sacral chakra, and being courageous, and putting myself out there, and allowing spirit to come through. And so that's what I'm feeling like. This orange sapphire comes up when you're like, I need to step out, and I need to do something courageous. And it's orange sapphire is going to help you do just that. So the Aragonite comes in when you need to release what you need to release to allow yourself to shine brilliantly in this world. All right. So I hope that reading really was a beautiful one for you, and that you really got something from it. If you loved your reading and would like to just show some love, I would love for you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be trying to do this on a weekly basis. And so group one, I hope that this stone brings you so much peace and just release of what no longer serves you. All right. Sending you so much love and kisses and joy. I will see you next time on the next reading. Ciao. Hello, group number 2, my rainbow moonstones. So if you pick this stone aligns with all of your chakras. You can work with it for all of your chakras. It has just a beautiful flash of blue and rainbow, and it's just going to be so amazing. The messages that are coming through. So, Moonstone is all about your intuition. It's tapping into your intuition and listening to your intuition and knowing that your intuition is guiding you every single day. And so, when this stone comes up in your life, it's often a sign that you need to be a little bit more quiet because your intuition definitely has a still small voice. That's what one of my intuitive teachers, mentors would always say is that we need to be quiet and listen to what our intuition is telling us because it's often very subtle. It's often a quiet undertaking. And when we are able to stop and pause and listen, that's when the direction comes in. So I'm also feeling like this is something that for this group, you're needing some answers and direction. And this is a sign to let you know that your intuition has the answers. I know that's easier said than done. Trust me, I'm in that space right now as well. And it's a hard space to be in sometimes, to just trust that what you're hearing, what you're being nudged to go for, is what's supposed to happen, is where you're supposed to go. So just trust this and trust that this message came to you because it needed to. Okay? All right, to support you on my Rainbow Moonstone group, I'm going to pick 3 cards from my crystal card deck, the Crystal Spirit Oracle. Just a beautiful, got them upside down. Just a beautiful card deck that have just beautiful messages. Half of them are upside down, half of them are not. Have beautiful messages that are come through. And basically, I'm going to pick 3. That blue flash is just gorgeous. So basically, I'm going to pick 3 cards, oracle cards, that will help. These crystals are going to help support you in this moonstone and this message, okay? And I do a little bit of a different way of picking cards. I'll show you in just a second. I'm just going to do a quick little shuffle. I feel like they need to be a little tap, get a little bit of the energy back into them from our last reading. Okay, so what I do is I basically, it's super fun. It takes a lot more trust that the messages are coming through. So. And my method is just kind of dropping them and having them land as they may. So it just is a great way to kind of pick the cards and allow the messages to come through. So I'm going to just drop it real quick. And as you can see, it's not always right in the middle. So this is your first card. I'm going to just do a quick shuffle in between and do another drop. Another little one came up in comparison. So I'm going to take that top card and then fix that real quick. Okay, and then the last drop for the third card. Oh, that was just a one. Okay, so let's see which cards came up. All right, the first one, Labradorite. Okay, so this one is just really backing up Moonstone. intuition, your third eye. Labradorite is going to definitely help with the third eye and your intuition. It's a beautiful stone. This one picking up a little bit more of the rainbow on the card, but it's typically this kind of gray stone that is not necessarily the most beautiful when you look at it, first off. But then you move it in the light and it shimmers and shines and it has a blue flash. So when you work with it, it will help with your third eye, opening up your third eye, supporting your third eye. Now, intuition comes from your gut and kind of that area in between your sacral and solar plexus. And so, right like below your heart area. And labradorite is going to help with kind of tying these two together, these two areas. And so you can really start to blossom that intuition of yours and really just opening up so you can start to hear the messages and hear what's coming through for intuition. So again, it's very much, I love when spirit does this because it just is like, it just is aligning so much with the moonstone and the message of what moonstone is all about, is listening to your intuition, developing your intuition. So if you've been feeling that, that is what Moonstone and labradorite they can help you with, and labradorite is going to help support you in this endeavor. Okay, so the next one that comes through is spirit quartz. Now spirit quartz is honestly one of my favorite. I have a beautiful one. I don't have it with me right now, but I have a beautiful spirit quartz that when my mom passed, this was the main one that I got to help communicate to her. And it just has this really special place in my heart. So, this coming in, I feel like this group, you're able to, you have a lot of gifts. Let's say that. You're able to tap into your intuition, and you may be feeling like you are doubting what's coming in right now and what messages you're receiving. But Spirit Quartz comes in and lets you know you are hearing what you're hearing and things are happening. And yes, this is true. So, this is affirmation, confirmation that what is going on in your life, spirit is definitely here and with you. This is also just going back to my mom. This is a beautiful stone to work with if you have a loved one who has passed or an animal, a pet. This is a beautiful stone to connect to be able to communicate or connect and feel that love coming from the other side. So keep that in mind as well. I feel like that's part of the message as well. So, okay, so let's see what the third one is. Okay, guys, it's black tourmaline. All right, so black tourmaline is a very protective stone. So my sense right now is that maybe the stuff that you've been having happen and you're just kind of questioning, is this real? Is this like for real? Am I really hearing this? Is my intuition really talking to me? Or am I really getting these synchronicities? And maybe you're feeling a little freaked out right now. Like you don't want to go into this because it maybe you're a little scared, you're not quite sure. Man, I completely understand that. And black tourmaline is going to help ground you and keep you grounded. So these are very labradorite, spirit quartz, and moonstone are very up, like high vibrational stones. They have high vibrations, have a high frequency that they emit. out into the ethers. And black tourmaline is kind of the opposite. It has a lower vibration that brings you down and connects you with Mother Earth and connects you with the core and grounds you. It is also a very protective stone. So if you're ever feeling like, oh, I don't want to open that up. I don't want to open my third eye. I don't want to do this intuitive. Like that just kind of is scary. Maybe you grew up in a different type of religion that was always like more demonizing this type of stuff. If I know, I grew up a traditional Christian. So if any of this has been kind of scary to you, this stone is going to help just kind of balance you, bring you back down, bring you back down to earth, ground you. And it's such a beautiful stone to bring in that protection, that feeling of protection. So know that this stone has come in to let you know that it's going to protect you. Everything is okay. You are fully protected. Your guardian angels are around you, and your spirit guides only have love and beautiful messages to bring to you, and your intuition is 100% guiding you and supporting you. And it's okay to listen to your intuition, your spirit guides, and these crystal messages, okay? So, this is what the stones have brought you. First, being your beautiful blue flash of a moonstone, rainbow moonstone. And then you have your labradorite, and then your spirit quartz, and then your black tourmaline. Okay? So these messages are from the stones, from Mama Earth, from your spirit guides and your intuition. So they really wanted to let you know that you're pretty amazing and you're okay and you're protected and guided at all times. So just know that, okay? Okay, my group number 2, my rainbow moonstone. People, if you like this reading, please just show a little love on the channel and like this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be trying to do these messages every week. And so hold me to it, hold my feet to the fire kind of type of thing. So hopefully this message today was something that just brings you some peace of mind and allows you to know that you're going in the right direction. All right. Until next time. Ciao. Besos. All right. Hi, in my Amethyst group. Group number 3. Okay. So you picked the stone Amethyst. Now, amethyst is a beautiful protective stone. It has a amazing gentle energy to it and allows you to just kind of really be. Okay? So amethyst, this stone, it can connect to your third eye as well as your crown chakra. It just has a very beautiful, gentle energy. It's great for just kind of dispersing any type of kind of addictions or anything like that. So if this stone speaks to you, it's something that came into your life because you are needing just maybe some more guidance and opening up to the higher guidance, right? Letting spirit come in is what I'm hearing from my guides. Interesting. Okay. So this stone is just really very excited that you picked it. So it's something that you've been needing to do for quite some time. And allow this message to kind of just penetrate your every cell, all the way down to your DNA. That's what the energy that I'm receiving from the stone and from my guides right now from spirit. So it's a beautiful message. Um, and it's a beautiful message of spirituality. So you may be on a path that is more spiritual, or wanting to go down that path and needing the sign to say, go for it, do it. We'll help you. So amethyst is going to be a really important stone on your journey, on this next adventure that you're diving into, that you're going on. So I would encourage you to pick up an amethyst. It can be one like this, kind of like a geode. It can be a tumble, which is more smooth. It can be a point, amethyst point, all types of things. It can do even like a round globe. So whatever you're drawn to, I'm really feeling like you need to pick up an amethyst to help you in this and to support you. Amethyst is a great stone for beginners. It kind of is the stone that gets you started into this journey, into this world of spirituality, and just opening up to messages from spirit. So this is going to be something that is going to really help you on your path. All right. Okay, so with that message from Amethyst, I also have messages from 3 other different stones. And I'm going to pick 3 of them from the Crystal Spirit Oracle, my card deck. And I can do it a little bit differently. I definitely love doing it this way because it's something that kind of just allows total guidance from spirit and kind of trust. So I do a drop method. Okay, I'm going to just tap it a little bit just to get it a little bit cleared from our last reading. So what I do, it feels good. I basically I drop it in half, or wherever it lands. And so the top card is going to be your first card, and I'll pick 3. So funny. These ones have definitely been more of like you can see, this is what dropped and this is what the whole deck. So it's really fun when that happens, because usually you always are like, oh, it's just going to drop in half every single time, but that's not always the case. Okay, little shuffle in between. Do another little drop. Oh, you might have already seen that kind of. So again, it's just these interesting coming up. Okay. One more little shuffle I'm feeling. It doesn't always need to be shuffled in between. But I'm feeling that's the case this time around. Okay. So last drop. And I think Spirit's like making sure that I don't go crazy dropping with a big thump. So that's what I'm kind of feeling. All right, so your first stone crystal that's going to be a support for your amethyst, that's coming through. Let's see what we got. Smithsonite. All right. You know, I don't know this one, which is very interesting. Okay. I have no clue. Now, this card deck is very, I'm familiar with it, but this one has never come up for me. So I'm just going to have to really wing this and allow guidance to come in, allow spirit to come in and guide me. Now, first off, this stone feels very heart chakra oriented. Obviously, it's green, right? Gosh, I'm feeling like it's just like wrapping you in energy of love from your heart. Like your heart wants you to know how much it loves and appreciates you. And I know that's kind of an odd way to think about your heart, because the heart is a part of your body. and you don't often think about the different organs or cells as communicating with us. But I'm also an intuitive that kind of picks up on the physical organs and the insides of your body, if you will. I wouldn't go as far as medical intuitive, but I definitely pick up on things when um, things come up with particular parts or organs, and this is definitely a message from your heart, wanting you to know how much it loves you and appreciates everything that you have been doing as of late. And I don't know what that is, but hopefully that resonates with you. Um, it recognizes how much you have done the work, how much work you've done on yourself, on your heart, opening up your heart and allowing love to come back in. It really is so thankful that and so grateful that you are doing this work. That's the message that I'm getting. So go you. Your heart is very proud of you. All right, so there you go. There's your first stone that is going to be supportive of your amethyst. Okay, second stone. Okay, this one also is a heart stone. Now I'm always pronouncing this one wrong, but rhodonite, I think, is how you say it. It's a beautiful stone, and it's definitely a heart chakra stone. So this is a reading that's very centered around your heart. This pink energy, it's the second color that comes in for your heart. It's a much softer, and this one feels more self-loving. So if you're working on your self-love care, and I know that sometimes can be so cliche, but that's what I'm feeling is coming in with this, is just you are doing an amazing job. Gosh, there's a lot of love coming through on with these stones. Uh, so if you feel like you need the extra support right now, your heart needs a little bit uplifting just from your sense. Rhodonite might be a really beautiful stone to work with um, to kind of just gently continue that blossoming of your heart opening up front and back, because your heart has many multiple sides to it. And I'm feeling like this will allow you to open a little bit deeper, unlock a little bit deeper love for yourself. This feels very self-oriented, self-directed. So again, this message coming from your heart, just go a little bit deeper with this stone. Okay? Now you can tap into the energies of these stones. You don't necessarily need them in your physical presence. That's what I love about energy work and healing. Healing and energy surpasses all time and space. And so you really just have to tap into the energies of these stones to be able to receive the healing and receive what you need, the messages that are coming in, and just the clearing or the rebalancing and the recalibration. Okay. Just felt like I needed to say that. All right, last one. All right. Okay, so this one again is the one that I don't quite know how to pronounce. I look it up every time I have to say it. So Spirit is really testing me on these things. So I think it's Aragagrin. I'm not sure. I always have a problem pronouncing things from a very young age. So please forgive me for not being able to pronounce these correctly, but you can look them up and see how they are pronounced on the Googly, is what I like to call it, the Google. The other thing that's coming up with this one is the number one. So I feel like this is a start to a journey that you're on. Going back, kind of realigning with this crystal, the feeling of you're starting on a spiritual path that amethyst is really going to help you with. And this stone coming up with the number 1 on the card feels like it's very much aligning with that message. Now, this one is a great stone. It's not your typical kind of grounding stone. It is a kind of a dark color, black, may have some green sometime in it too. But this stone is going to be like a dispersing of energy that's needed to kind of just let go of what you need or need to let go of, rather. So this stone is going to help you do that. It's a very, it's a grounding stone as well. And again, not very familiar with this one completely, though this has come up before. But let me just sit here for a second and just tune into the messages that want to come through. Okay, release. I just keep on getting release. Release and let go. So if that is something that resonates with you, I want you to listen to group number 1's stone reading with the Aragonite. So that can help you with this release, along with this stone. And I'm not going to try to pronounce it again because I don't know how to. So please, again, forgive me. Let me see what else is coming through. Okay, so usually this is a kind of an odd, I'm putting myself out there again. Usually when I start to burp, it means that energy is being let go of. So excuse me. Excuse my burping. Thanks a lot, Spirit. Oh my gosh. So that usually means that I am helping whoever is here listening to this help releasing. So it's kind of like I'm allowing that energy that you need to release to come through and kind of just be released through my burping. I know. I'm sorry, Mom. She always was a very, a very kind of what do you call it? Proper, I would say proper lady. And so whenever I would like spit or burp or do anything that was not proper, she'd be like, Katie Schlegel. Always teasing, but never like on my case or anything, but she's laughing right now. I know she is. Anyways, so yes, so that's another thing that's coming through is just the releasing. So if you find yourself burping, yawning, sniffling, I'm also getting like a little bit of a runny nose right now. That's kind of what that's all about. Okay. So it's another thing. It's allowing you to release, to allow whatever needs to come through, making space, making way is what I'm hearing for what Spirit has for you. Okay. You need to release whatever ails you, whatever is on your mind, the self-doubt, that type of thing, so you can make space for what Spirit is wanting you to hear. All right? Okay. So there are your stones that are going to be supportive of you with this amethyst stone reading. Okay. Thank you so much for listening and being here with me. If you loved your reading, group 3, please just show some love and like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping to do readings every week, and so you will be seeing a lot more of me. This was so much fun, and I just really appreciate you staying here and listening and being a part of this journey of my unfolding as well as I step into my light. I am hoping that this is an encouragement to also step into yours. All right? Sending you so much love and joy and laughter. Until next time, ciao. Besos.